Hey guys, I got a comment. Oh, my cat is attacking my camera. Hey, it's alright. Don't do that. Snick. It's just rubbing his face all over the face. Yo. Oh, you wanna say hi? You wanna say hi to everybody? This is Snickers. I don't know if you guys have seen him in any videos yet. He is my baby. He's only a few months old. He was born in November. Hello, baby. Are you my baby? He is very sweet, but sometimes he is Chaos Kitty and attacks. So, maybe he's in Chaos Kitty mode. I don't know. But, like I was saying, I got a comment, and they asked me to do face mask videos where I just talk to the camera. And I thought, what a great idea. I had those other videos where I did some of that. This will be me, like, literally putting it on, it drying, us having a conversation, and then taking it off. And I think I still have some of the peel-off mask. So I thought I'd start with that. I got you in front of me to look to do this, but I also have a mirror behind that. It might be too far away to really see what I'm doing. So I might go up close to really see what's going on. But I thought that comment was great. I like the suggestions. If anybody ever has any suggestions, feel free to give them to me. I am down for them. Oh, is this stuck? Oh no. Did it harden? I might need to stab it with something. Oh, yeah, that feels hardened. Or I could open it. Yeah, let's do that. Oops, it's been a while. See, I haven't really been doing masks. My face has been pretty good, though I have like a couple of pimples right now. But overall, my face has been doing pretty well. Maybe I didn't have as much in here as I thought I did. I was thinking I had enough at least for a mask, which I probably do. So, let's get that started. Whoa, whoa. The previous videos of me doing this mask were the first time that I've done a peel-off mask. My sister-in-law was actually like, don't do peel-off masks. So I might not do much of these after this. I just was like, let's finish using this one, you know? And it's already so sticky. So I've been on some journey recently, and I did start vlogging about this. I haven't posted any of those vlog videos, but I'll talk about it a little bit here and what I'm going through. So I got married a year and a half ago, or a little bit over that now, and we want a baby. So I did go off my birth control and, you know, start the process. And we were very excited, except after my first withdrawal bleed, I never got a period. For literally a year. Literally. It was actually technically, like 2 days over a year. Like, that's how crazy it is. My doctors, at first, were like, oh, it's just because you're on birth control and you need to figure it out. Sorry, I gotta get real close to the camera because I took my glasses off and I cannot see. And I immediately did not believe that. I was like, I don't think that's the case. I think that there is something more going on with me. My gynecologist really didn't think so. Was like, no. But, you know, we'll do some tests. But at first, she was like, no, nothing's going on with you. Get out of here. And didn't follow up with me, by the way. But then I went in for my annual, and at my annual, it had been like 3 months past, And I was like, yeah, so I still haven't gotten my period. Not sure what's up with that. And that sparked a little bit of concern. She really still wasn't super concerned, and she was like, oh, well, you could have, something going on, not really sure, but I think you're fine. I think it's going to be fine, right? So then I had that going on for a while of not really knowing what was happening, but I did a lot of research. I looked up all of these symptoms that I was having, and I was like, you know what? I think I have PCOS. I think that's what's happening. Now, nobody had confirmed this with me at that point. Nobody was really looking into any of it either. They were just like, So then eventually she was like, maybe we will get an internal ultrasound done and we'll look at your ovaries and see what's going on in there. So they did this, and she was like, I don't think it's gonna show anything. It's fine. It's not gonna show anything. The tech that did the scan was literally like, um, why are you here? And I'm like, because I haven't had my period in like X amount of time. I forgot how long it had been at that time. And she's like, oh, and she was acting really weird, really sus. I was like, something's going on here. And then I could look at the reports before my gynecologist could even tell me what was going on, and it was talking about how many little bubbles of follicles there were that were just kind of chilling there in these little rings as they do. It's like little circles, like little bubbles. And was like indicative of PCOS, and I was like, there you go, I have PCOS. And from there I was referred to an OBGYN. That OBGYN referred me to a reproductive fertility specialist OBGYN. And like I got like the official diagnosis of PCOS, but then the new one, the one I'm currently with, was like, we need to do more testing. Let's see what your levels are at. So at this point, I have done so many life changes. I changed the way I exercise. I stopped doing like more extreme things. I lessened it, and I was like, okay, I can't go as hard as I was. I gotta incorporate some yoga. And I started doing yoga, only 1,000 jumps. Tried not to do too much. Didn't want to do like intense. I stopped like running on the treadmill. I was like, walk, just walk. I did a little bit of hills, but nothing that was gonna like bring me out of breath or anything. And the reason for this is because when in certain kinds of PCOS, if you have like high cortisol, it's not good. That's what's damaging things. This is from my knowledge, right? I'm not a doctor. This is just things that I looked up. And so I was like, okay, I don't want to like spike my cortisol, especially first thing in the morning. You're also supposed to eat within like 30 minutes of waking up, which is not my jam. I really, before this, did not really eat breakfast. But I got this book that talked about things that said like, have a banana, like half a banana, and some peanut butter to like even it out. I'm like, all right, cool. So I ate that before I work out, and then I worked out. And then I had to change my breakfast, which was almost non-existent. I really didn't eat breakfast. But we changed it, and I had to get so much protein, like 35 to 40 grams of protein every morning. You know how much protein that is? It is so much. And then most of the times, like I'd be skipping lunch. I wouldn't be hungry because I had so much protein in the morning. I don't need lunch at that point. So then it got to the point of like, okay, I'm doing that, and at dinner I'm having balanced meals. And on top of all of this, I'm also drinking this green tea mix. It's green tea, spearmint, licorice root, and white pinonia. All of that together, and I'm drinking that twice a day. At breakfast and then like around lunch. And I'm like, alright, like, what's happening here? So she did the testing and come to find out that she's like, you like cured your PCOS. Like there's no indication that you have it anymore. My period started to come back. The follicles that were all up in there weren't there anymore. Like when they checked again, I had like 4 or 5. I had like 16 the first time. Like, ridiculous difference. My A1C was way down. Like, I have diabetes in my family, and she was like, we ain't worried about that. Like, that's how low my A1C is. And, like, I didn't have any androgens or anything. Nothing that would really show that I had PCOS anymore. She's like, you cured it. I don't know, but it's not there. But, you know, I stick with all these routines because that's what helped me. Now, there was something that came out weird in all of my testing. There was a few things that were kind of high, but this one in particular, it was my prolactin. My prolactin was like, I think it was like 32 or something. And you don't really want to go over like 25. So she's like, I think we need to test it again. You know, there's certain reasons why prolactin could be high, like if you exercise beforehand, which I did, if you ate beforehand, which I think I didn't because of all the other tests I was doing, and then if you wear like tight things on your boobs. So I'm like, okay, well maybe we should test it again. But me being me, I was like, I don't want to go test it again because let me tell you, healthcare is ridiculous, and I had to pay over $2,000 to get these blood tests done. I'm not even joking. It was like ridiculous amount, and they drew like 12 vials or something like that, like a lot. I mean, like, they're like, you know, they weren't the huge vials, but it was like, why so many? My cat's back. So if the camera moves, that's why. And it's just ridiculous. So I did eventually get it retested when I had to get some other tests done. So I got that done, and come to find out my prolactin was even higher. It was at like 36. And we're like, okay, like obviously there's something going on here. But she said that PCOS can sometimes cause your prolactin to rise. So she's like, it could be PCOS, or you could have an abnormality around your pituitary gland. It's a tumor near your pituitary gland that makes you secrete prolactin. So, like, alright, so what do we have to do now? We have to get an MRI. So I had to go and get an MRI and, you know, be in this machine. It's real loud. Got to listen to Taylor Swift though, so that was pretty dope. And then we get the results back, and sure enough, I have a small prolactin tumor. I forget the official name for them. You can look it up. It's actually really common. 1 in 10 people have this tumor. Now, before all of this happened, I was like, I have this tumor. I had already looked it up, that was one of the things that could cause it. And me and my best friend, and a little bit my mom, we were all like, probably have the tumor because I actually used to have a tumor in my left ear, which we could talk about at another point. Whole long other story of how the American healthcare system is not great, or maybe every healthcare system, I don't know, but you know, it takes them a while to find things that it shouldn't take them a while to, because let me tell you, after I looked up all the signs of this tumor, I think I've had it for a while, and I think other people could have figured it out sooner if they would have listened to the things that I was saying. But besides the story, anyways, so then I get prescribed a medication that actually lowers this prolactin. So I've been on that medication for like 6 weeks. Has it been that long? No, it's been like 5 weeks. Like, it hasn't been long at all. I got back on it when I got back from my trip to Texas, which was at the beginning of June, and this is the beginning of July. It's literally been 4 weeks. I got my prolactin tested again last week, which would have been like literally 3.5 weeks. This went from 36 to 6.6. This medication is incredible. So I don't know if that's going to cure like my PCOS symptoms or not, but I do think it's going to help me have a baby. So stay tuned for that. And are we ready to take off this mask? Because I feel it peeling down here. I think we can. Are you guys ready for this? Oh, no, sticky. I think we can. I think we can take it off. Let's do this. I haven't done this in so long. Literally, I don't think I was using this outside of the videos that I posted. And this might be the only one that we do with a peel off. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, man. Just as, like, painful as I remember. Let me get up close and personal. Clearly, I didn't let it fully dry. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. If Patrick was here, he'd be commenting on the feel. And look at this. Ooh, ooh, ow, ooh. All my little hairs. I'm sorry, little hairs. Oh, man. Okay. Oh. Oh. Alright. Alright. And now on the forehead. Not so bad. Maybe less little hairs up there. I don't know. Ooh. I think we're gonna have to rinse my face off because clearly I did not wait long enough for some of this stuff. Well, yep. Alright, well, I guess I'll rinse the rest off my face. That's all I got for today. Thank you for joining me and Mrs.Shine story time. Bye-bye!